Hello, I am Doppler, and this time, in today's video, I will show you how to install a local FiveM server or a FiveM server on Windows. Let's get into it. So first of all, we will need to download the artifacts. We will download them directly from FiveM here on this website. The link will be in the description. Download the latest version, not the recommended one, but the latest. So, the artifacts are downloading. So, we have the artifacts downloaded. Let's open them. Now we will create a folder. I will be creating two FiveM servers, specifically one on QEMU core, the other on ESX, so I can test my scripts simultaneously on both servers. So, I'll put here, I will create a folder where both servers will be. Let's put ESX here first, and in the folder where we are creating the server, we will create a folder named server. Into it, we will copy the entire content of what we downloaded. So we've copied it. Therefore, now the next thing we will need is to ideally download the XAMPP server or another database server with which you have experience. I use XAMPP for these local servers. In the case when I am making a public server, specifically, usually on Linux or Windows, it doesn't matter. I use MariaDB, so everything will be installed here. Let's choose the location where we want to install it traditionally. Let's start the installation. Then we open keymaster.fivem.net, where you will need to log in and create a new server. Here, we name how we will write what our server will be called. So, in my case, I will write ESX test generate. So, with the new change, which is good, we just need our CFX SE CFX code, which we will insert during installation. How's the server installation coming along? There. The SQL server or the database server is already installed, so we can proceed to the next installation. We will launch FX server exe. So now it actually shows us here the IP address :4120 or localhost, in our case :4120, through which we actually access our TX admin, where we insert this code. If we're installing it on localhost, it gets inserted automatically. So we click link account and it's fine. Here we have to log in to our CFX.re account again. I'm already logged in, so I just sign in. Here we enter the Discord ID. Enter your password. I will enter my password register. Again, we write something. This is actually the server name, how it will appear in the server list. We click next, deploy type. Here we select popular recipes and either choose CFX default FiveM, which is the cleanest server, or something from one of the frameworks. In our case, I will be working with ESX, so I choose ESX. I click save and go. Here's just something that will download all the scripts, resources. For the initial installation, we click next. Here we will need to insert our CFX key and select database options. Now we return to our installation, which we will complete. We will start the MySQL server. We will start the Apache server. For the MySQL server, we will go to the admin, which will open php my admin, where we will create a new user. We name it, for example, FiveM. For security, we always set it as local if possible, and create a password. Insert permissions, data, and structure. This creates a new user for us. Now we enter it here. We leave localhost as it is. The database port, if we haven't modified anything, we leave it as well. We set the username to FiveM. We enter our chosen password. We leave the database name, or we can simply create a new one. We start the run. Next, we have our server config. We start the server, and the server will initiate. And we have it created. There was some problem with our database. Yeah, after the restart again. And again, an error. But as I said, it might just be because we're running on localhost. Everything was created, everything connected, the server started. So everything is running as it should. Alright, the QE macro server is potentially created in the exact same way. And if you need another video, some other guide, feel free to write in the comments, and I'll create what you need. See you next time.